I like this picture of Darlena. Welcome, those of you who are watching as a VOD. I just wanted to say, hey, just wanted to go live for a little bit. Probably not too long today. I'm not really feeling that great, to be honest. I'm feeling a little tired, but I just wanted to go maybe like 30 minutes or so, just hang out, see what's going on. And yeah, we'll just see what happens. I try to schedule them what am I even saying? Try to schedule them ahead so that I can, get as many people in here, let people know beforehand that I'm going live. So, ah, nice little water. Give it a second. Give it a second. What's up? What's up, guys? How's everyone? Hope everyone's having a good day today. A beautiful Thursday. I'm not going to be live too long, so if you guys have any questions or anything you guys want to talk about, let me know. I'll probably be live for maybe 30 minutes. Possibly could go longer. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm thinking probably 30 minutes. It's going to be a good year, guys. It's going to be a fun year. Can't wait for the updates later in the year. It's going to be awesome. Hope everyone's doing good. Give it a couple more minutes. What are you doing? There we go. We got 9 people now. What's good, guys? Yo, Bruno, what's good, baby? Hope you're doing good, man. I just got done eating a Chipotle burrito. Feeling a little bit tired. Took a shower. Natalia, what's up? What's up? How are you? Hope you're doing good. Hope everyone's doing good. We're just vibing out, just chilling. I got a little time. I wanted to hang out with you guys, talk, have some good conversation, see what everyone's up to. You guys know the vibes, man. I'm doing great. I guess I could be a little better, but I'm doing really great. I'm feeling good. I just ate a burrito from Chipotle. Took a shower. Getting around. I made like 6 or 7 videos. I made like I think 5 videos today that I have like scheduled out and stuff. So it's cool. It's been a productive day. It's been a good day. I'm so happy I didn't get that January flu. Yeah, nah, for real. Yo, Bodie, Body. I think it's Bodie. What's good, man? Yo, what's up, guys? Yo, DJ Banner, what's good, man? China #1. got our first troll, man. Do we pin that? I think we do. Why not? We're pinning it. Shout out to DJ. What's good, Garage? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, me too, Natalia. I'm happy I didn't do that. Hear me out your background. Old Daryl, 56-year-old Daryl. I feel you. How's everyone doing though, guys? What are you guys doing? What are you guys up to today? How is everyone? I know my live streams are way different than like 99% of YouTubers, bro, because I don't really try to. Yo, guys, drop a like on the stream if you can real quick too. Before we continue, guys, I need you guys to drop some likes. We got to get that. We got to get it up. Our like button has ED and we got to pop the blue chew and get it going. Lock in. Everyone drop a like if you can. Um, but yeah, I do things differently. I'm chilling on my bed right now too. No lie. I just ate a burrito. I'm feeling fat. Yo, DJ, what's good, buddy? Fear the Walking Dead season 1 to 2 versus The Walking Dead season 1 to 5. I mean, for me, that's a no contest. I would take any Walking Dead season over any Fear season, any day of the week because the characters are way better. Chicken nuggets, Chick-fil-A nuggets, yeah, that sounds fire. I can't lie. I just had a Chipotle burrito, so I'm feeling really stuffed. I had 2 Chipotle burritos today. I had one for breakfast and I had one just now. Kirkman's hometown and the location of the Walking Dead wall. Yo, that's sick, bro. Yo, I'm thinking about moving to Georgia. I'm not gonna lie. They're not that big though, Natalia. I can't lie. Like honestly, the Chipotle burritos used to be way bigger. They're not. I mean, they're still big and filling, but they're not like that big. Honestly, like they're okay, but they're not crazy. I've never had their lemonade. I just get a burrito and leave. No lie. That's sick though, Garage. I was thinking about moving to Georgia, bro. I'm thinking about it. I'm considering it heavily. Oh, I didn't even know that. Oh, my bad. You said Kirkman, it just made me think of Georgia. They're from Pennsylvania? Yeah. Yeah, there's some really, really pretty places in Georgia, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Cause I'm trying to buy a house this year, and I think I might be able to buy a house this year. So I want to, yeah, I want to like get a house and stuff. So I'm thinking like, I'm family guy. I want to have a family. I want to do all that stuff. So I'm thinking try to buy a house later this year, probably. I'm 25. I'm 25 years old. I'll be 26 soon, in a couple months. Feel old, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like it is weird. Like it hits different when you get to 25. Like everything changes. Like everything changes, man. Yo, everyone in the chat, let me know how old you guys are. Drop your ages. I'm curious. Data trade, James Dade. Shout out to you, bro. This guy says 1. Yeah, I love the trolls. I can't lie. I feel like I get the cool trolls, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like everyone that trolls me is like awesome. You sound like you're in your teens. I don't know. I don't think so. That's a good thing. It can be, yeah. I mean, I definitely don't sound like an old man, but I'm very youthful at the same time. Like I'm youthful in the spirit. Beth confirmed. Yeah, I saw that. I don't even know if I'm allowed to make a video about that though, Dance. Cause like I made a video before about something like that and I got copyright striked. Like what? They really watch everything. I can't lie. But like it's on Twitter. How am I gonna get in trouble for something that's on the internet? Like why can't I make a video about something that's on the internet? You know what I'm saying? I feel like they just do what they want to do. Yo, Charlie, what's good? Yeah, bro, I go live all the time. 14? Dang, I remember being 14. I remember those days. It's so weird, like the jump from going from like really the year for me that was always my favorite year ever was like 14, 15, and 16. That was just such a fun time for me in my life, right? And I remember just watching Walking Dead. That was when The Walking Dead was like in its prime. And I just remember having so much fun watching the show all the time, right? And it's crazy that jump from like 15 to 25, it just comes so quick. Like it really does. It doesn't even seem like it was that long ago. And next thing you know, you blink your eyes and you're 25. And it's like, wow. And I always tell people, man, I have one of my best friends is like 18 and he's a really cool guy. And I always tell him, dude, look, you're gonna blink your eyes and be 25. Like you really will, I promise. So like we're all young probably, you know what I'm saying? Except Busted Garage 50. Oh my gosh. My boy's a legend. Yo, shout out to Busted Garage, man. 50 years old. That's not that old, though. Garage, you're good. You're still young. Like, that's so insane. I was born in 2000. Yeah, I'm trying to face my fears and do things I won't be able to do when I'm in my 20s. I mean, you gotta be smart though too. Though don't do nothing too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy life and be smart, but don't be doing nothing too crazy. There's always consequences for actions. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know, man. I think life really comes at you quick. Like it really does. Life comes at you quick, and it's nuts. It changes fast. It's not very long. Life's not very long. It changes so quickly though. It's just insane, guys. It really is, man. It's crazy. Trying to be successful, hey, we all are. Everyone's trying to make it in this world, right? Bro, you guys, I got some sick videos coming out too. I still drag race every year. Yeah, that's freaking. See, we all need to be like that when we're like 50, bro. I want to be like Garage, man. Can't lie. I want to be just like that. Like I want to be a young 50. That's why like I'm trying to take care of myself and like eat a little bit healthier and work out and stuff and stay active, drink a lot of water, you know what I mean? Eat a lot of fruits and stuff, you know what I mean? I'm trying to be healthy and it's definitely a little bit difficult, but I'm doing all right. I need to start working out again though. I said I was going to today. I keep on just postponing it because I don't feel like it, but I got to stop doing that. I got to lock in. A quad Honda 250. Nice. Was that like a four-wheeler? Quad? It's got to be a four-wheeler, right? Unless I'm slow. Am I slow? Let me know. Bro, my cat is on me right now, and she's just, like, in love. She's so in love with me, it's crazy. Every time I lay down, she just runs and jumps and, like, lays in between my legs. It's crazy. Super love. You guys want to see a picture of my cat? I'll show you guys a picture of my cat. Here's her when I put her in the bed. And I just, like, put all the blankets around her and stuff. Yo, what's good, Sage? This is my cat, though. She's freaking sick. 100%. Little Rosita action? I think we go with Rosita today. I'm not going to lie. Or we change it up. Do we change it up every, like, 5 minutes? We change it up, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we do. Yeah, we got 13 people in the stream. I appreciate you guys for coming by and hanging out with me, everybody. I'm not closing or nothing. I'm just saying I appreciate you for being here, for real. You guys are all cool. Everyone in here is getting rich, promise. But yeah, no, I'm trying to buy a house this year, and I should be able to. But I was looking at, where I want to go, where I want to raise my family, because that's what I want to do. I want to buy a home, and then, like, I'm not trying to leave that place. You know what I mean? I want to buy my forever home, for real. That's my goal here this year. Buy a forever home this year and call it a career, and just make YouTube videos. You into McLaren 720s? I'm not really a car guy, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, I know a little bit about cars, but I'm not like a car guru or nothing. No house, put it all on red. I'm not gonna lie, Nick. The house I'm looking at getting, bro, if I put it all on red and I was to lose, hey man, it'd be a bad night, Nick. Yeah, that's a funny comment, I can't lie. Put it all on red, yeah. Jeez. Hey, what's up, Reese? Reese Niner. What's your profile picture? Is that Greg Kittle? I missed The Walking Dead. It hurt me when Rick disappeared. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're gonna get some really cool stuff this year, guys. Like Rick is gonna come back, and it's gonna be a fun time. I really think that The Walking Dead's gonna be like peak again. Maybe I'm Delulu. My favorite The Walking Dead villain is the Governor. Nobody can change my mind. I mean, he's a great villain. I think every villain on The Walking Dead was really good, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like I look at like Alpha, Beta was cool. Negan was pretty good villain. The Governor was cool. Gareth was cool. Joe and the Claimers was cool. They were all cool. But yeah, I mean, the Governor's a good pick. He's a good villain. Gotta shave my cat's butt. Time for butt shaving tonight or this weekend. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a great year for Walking Dead, honestly. But yeah, did you guys see that Beth is in Dead City season 3? I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about that, but I should be able to. I hope I don't get in trouble. But yeah, did you guys see that? Beth, there's gonna be like a dream sequence with Beth in Dead City. I can't believe that Beth is coming back. That's so random. Like, no one could have ever told me that Beth was gonna have a flashback scene in 2026. Like that, or not a flashback scene, but like a dream sequence. I remember being so excited. Wait, no, my bad. Reese says the Governor changed my way of thinking as like The Walking Dead through another perspective. Yeah, I mean, the Governor was sick, bro. Like the Governor was a great villain. He was cool. Crazy aura. Charlie says I remember being so excited and pumped when Rick bit out Claimer Joe's neck. Yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty crazy scene for sure. I made a video actually today ranking all the Walking Dead deaths. So I made a video earlier today, or I uploaded a video earlier today, ranking all the Walking Dead characters on Tier Maker, and it's really cool. I really enjoy making the tier list and stuff. It's fun. It's just different type of videos. I don't ever do tier lists, so I do have a really cool video coming out. Probably like next week. I don't know whenever I get around to it, but it's gonna be like a what if, like what if Shane never died, type of deal. It's gonna be fun. I never really wanted to make what ifs because I just thought it was corny. But honestly, it's not. It's cool. I just was not really doing my job as a YouTuber. That's the thing too. Like, you know, guys, like last year I was making Walking Dead content. Like, I would take these long, long, long breaks from like streaming and these long, long breaks from like making videos and stuff too. Like, I was slacking last year so hard, and the passion in me can't allow that to happen again, you know? Like, it's not even about, you know, anything other than the passion. I love the passion of the show, and I love the passion of the fan base, and I love this universe, man. I really do. I'm a nerd for The Walking Dead, bro. I'm not a nerd for nothing else. That's it. Everything. I'm not a nerd about nothing else. Maybe Call of Duty. And even then I barely play anymore. The machete scene in the church telling the dude it's the weapon he's gonna use to kill him. Yeah, no, that was sick. Yeah. He's like, besides, I already made you a promise. Just starts going to town. That was sick. That was a great scene. That also is in my video I made today talking about the Walking Dead deaths. Well, today I uploaded a video of the ranking the characters, but I also made a video today ranking the deaths, which was a pretty fun one to make because there's been a lot of really cool Walking Dead deaths. And yeah, I was kind of just using a criteria that I kind of made up to rank them. And that criteria is kind of like, okay, what's the overall impact it had on the show? What's the, impact it had on the characters? How sad was it? How cool was it? Was it a cool death, right? You know? That's like my criteria. How impactful was it? You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like Axel at the prison when he got headshot sniped by the governor. It's not that cool of a death, really, and it's not that impactful. He wasn't a huge character. You know what I'm saying? That's like a C tier death, you know? What's the saddest death off your head? The saddest? Like the saddest death where I was like really, really sad was, I mean, it has to be probably Rosita. I love Rosita. She's one of my favorite characters. She's really cool. And it was like the sad, like Glenn and Abraham were shocking and sad, but the way Rosita went out was really sad because like she got bit and we knew she got bit, and then we got to see her for like a long time after she got bit in the same episode, and we just slowly watched her like deteriorate and break down. You know what I'm saying? And it was really sad. And for me personally, that was really sad because I just didn't see that coming. And I just, yeah, I thought Rosita was a great character, and I think she is awesome. I would have loved to have seen Rosita in the spinoffs, man. Honestly, I think it was a missed opportunity. But I think she wanted to get killed off. I had someone tell me that she wanted to get killed off the show. So, I mean, hey, if she wanted it, she got it. But I think it was a missed opportunity because I think, man, like Rosita spinoff, oh man, I would watch that. I would love that. I can't lie. Maybe that's crazy glaze, but I would love it. Charlie says Shane's death was actually depressing. He was crazy, but he didn't deserve that. Yeah, you know, in my what if video that I'm making, I am going to talk about Shane a lot because it's literally about Shane. I know you guys probably can't see this, but this is the thumbnail for the what if Shane video, or what if Shane never died video. And yeah, we're going to talk a lot about Shane in that one. It was what would have happened if he never died, right? Because I mean, honestly, I could see a situation where like The Walking Dead would have been better if Shane lived. Like, and I know that might seem crazy because obviously Daryl became Rick's right-hand man, and if like Shane survived, Daryl may have not developed into the person he is, for sure, 100%. If Shane lived, there's a good chance Daryl would have never been the great character that he is. So they probably would have killed Daryl off down the road, not going to lie. He probably would have got killed by Negan or something if Shane was still in the show. But, I mean, man, I really always thought about, like, imagine when Rick left in season 9 and then, like, Shane and Daryl were, like, the duo. That'd be so fire, right? Like, man, I wish we could have, like, an alternate show, like, an alternate timeline show where, like, Shane never died and Rick ends up leaving, and like Rick and Daryl, or excuse me, Shane and Daryl are like the two characters at the lead, bro. Like it'd be so cool. Imagine like Shane and Alpha talking and Beta, Shane and Beta getting into a fight. That'd be so crazy, bro. Like, gosh, that would have been so fire. They trolled, man, honestly, but it's part of the story. It was a great story. The Walking Dead's a great story, but I definitely think that, you know, there is other alternate stories and things that could have happened that still would have been fire. Yo, 9 likes on the stream. Thank you guys, man. If you have not dropped a like yet, don't forget to do it for me because it really helps the live stream get viewed by more people. So the more likes we drop, the more cool people we can meet. The more we grow, guys. We can all grow together. Okay? Let me get a sip of water. Oh yeah, Charlie said everyone forgets my boy Gareth. Yeah, I mean Gareth is kind of a forgettable character, to be honest though. You know, he was a cool villain, cool little, you know, side villain for the series. Yo, the second Buddha. 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 I'm gonna call you Buddha. I'm gonna call you Buddha because it's, you know, I know that's what it is, but I want to call you Buddha so bad. But anywho, the second Buddha says they need to make a Walking Dead season 12. Oh, someone's texting me right now. You didn't like season 11? Sorry, I had to reply to that text real quick. You guys can hear me still? Sorry, when I reply to text, my stream pauses temporarily. But yeah, no, you didn't like season 11. I liked season 11, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was like good, but it wasn't great, but it was different. And I like the different stuff with The Walking Dead, you know, personally. Like I enjoy the different type of storylines. Like it was just cool seeing the Commonwealth. I like the Commonwealth. It wasn't like great, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying season 11's like top, you know, whatever. You'll see that I have a Walking Dead seasons tier list coming out as well soon. I think it's tomorrow, I think, for the seasons tier list. I can tell you. Let me charge my computer up a little bit. It died on me, and for some reason this outlet's not working anymore, and I had my MacBook plugged in. I thought it was charging, and it's not. And I was like, what the heck? I wanted to have it out just in case. Season 5 should have had way less of the hospital arc and way more of Gareth. You're not crazy for that. Not gonna lie. I could see a situation where that's okay. Well, let me get on my computer real quick. I'll tell you guys when my tier list is coming out. You guys are going to like the tier list. Yo, if you guys haven't checked out the tier list, check out the tier list videos, bro. They don't do that well in terms of views because The Walking Dead's just not like super popular right now. But I just do it for the passion, bro. Like I love ranking stuff like that. So, okay. Ranking every season. Yeah, every season of The Walking Dead. Yo, Risk 1v1, The Walking Dead rules. I agree, bro. You found the right channel, that's for sure. If that's how you feel. But yeah, guys. I have a Walking Dead season rank tier list coming out, okay? Where I'm ranking every season of The Walking Dead. And the cool thing about doing this is I did it by half seasons, okay? So I ranked them by half seasons because I think it's way smarter to do that. Instead of just saying like take a look at season 8. Yo, 16 people in here, man. Yo, drop a like on the stream, guys. And subscribe. The more likes we get, the more people we get in here. So I appreciate you guys. Seasons, I ranked them by half seasons because I think it's a lot smarter to do that, in my opinion, because you know, think about it. Think about a season like season 8 where the first season or the first half is kind of trash and then the second half I think is way better. Like I think the second half of season 8 is actually good, right? First half not that good. Second half pretty good, right? There's just a lot of interesting stuff happening with, you know, each season or each half and stuff like that. You know, it's not fair to say, you know, that this season is this season, like season 2, like you gotta go by halves. You guys get upset. You can't rate a full season, okay? You can't rank a full season. I think it's unfair. I think it's a lot more fair to do it by halves. You know what I'm saying? John Wilson, OG dude. You have no idea. I've spent since around August of 24 looking for a Walking Dead live. No way, really? John Wilson, OG dude. What a name, huh? Jeez. Well, if you've been looking for a Walking Dead live for that long, let me tell you, I go live all the time, buddy. I go live at least 3 to 4 times a week, typically. And I make videos every day, so. Well, not every day, but I at least make 5 videos a week. And honestly, I have videos, you know, tomorrow, the 17th, the 18th, and the 19th already scheduled out and done. And I have a video coming out on the 20th, too. I haven't made it, but I have the idea what I'm doing. It's going to be the What If Shane Never Died. So I'll tell you guys the schedule, all right? Here's what we have. The Walking Dead characters ranked came out today. Absolutely, John. So this is the schedule, guys. Ready? Today I did the Walking Dead characters ranked, where I ranked every single character in The Walking Dead, okay? And then tomorrow, coming out at, I think, 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, I have, 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, I have every season of The Walking Dead ranked, okay? Of the original series. And then I have a really cool video that I love that I can't wait for on the 6th. It's coming out tomorrow too. Let me see here. When is this coming out? At 12 p.m. So noon time's coming out. It's the next story of The Walking Dead, which is just talking about what the next storyline is going to be. Kind of wanted to add something else in between all the tier list videos. I don't want you guys to get sick of the tier list videos, but they're so fun. Then I did ranking every death, and then I did ranking The Walking Dead spinoffs. So we ranked Fear the Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, Daryl Dixon, Dead City, and what was that one show? Tales of the Walking Dead, and also we did the other one. What is it? World Beyond? Yeah, The Walking Dead World Beyond. So I ranked all those too. And then on the 19th, I have another ranking video coming out, which I think is the longest one I've ever... No, it's not the longest one. The second longest one I've done, which is ranking all 177 episodes of The Walking Dead. I literally went through and ranked every single episode. All 177, bro. You guys can't tell me I'm not dedicated, bro. Come on. So that's the schedule for now, guys. That's videos all the way through the 19th, bro. And then I have a What If Shane Never Died video coming out as well on the 20th, probably. Never finished The Walking Dead past the Whisperers. If you got that far, I would finish it. Yo, John, I appreciate it. Yeah, just turn on notifications. Everyone turn your noties on, bro. I'm always doing something, you know what I'm saying? I'm always uploading something. I'm always, I'm always going live. I'm always having a good time in here. Um, Risk 1v1 said season 2 got my attention. The way they adjusted the situation, worked together, and to survive, they move in unison. My favorite The Walking Dead seasons was season 1 or season 2. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? Like it's interesting to hear like what people's favorite seasons are because for me, my favorite season is season 6 because it was the excuse me, what was I saying? Um, Season 6 is my favorite season. I think it was the most zombies we ever had. I just love the whole like larger world thing, going to the hilltop, learning about Negan and stuff like that. It was sick. Triple J00. What is this all about? What is what, bro? Just got burned out. Yeah, I mean I get it. I've gotten burned out of a lot of other shows too. So like when people say they got burned out with The Walking Dead, like I understand. Even though it's my favorite show and I love it, I mean I could understand how people get burned out because I got burned out of other shows too. Like there's been times where I watched the show and like first 2 seasons I liked it and other than that I never really thought it was that cool. It's been like that with other shows, like the 100, Ozark. I think the first 2 seasons of Ozark I got into, and I just never finished it. I didn't get burnt out of that show though. I'm not a big TV watcher really. But yeah, no, I mean, I agree. Like, just the overall immersion of season 1 and season 2 is really awesome. Like, going and watching season 1 and season 2 right now is so awesome because you really feel like that isolated immersive experience. You have that, especially when you get to the farm with Herschel. Like when you get to the farm with Herschel, man, holy. I was a day one DVR, don't get me wrong. Yeah, no, I mean, I get it. I totally understand that. When people say that, like I get it. Totally. Even though I never had that experience, I could see how people watch it and they're kind of like, all right, you know what I mean? How long is this going to go on? And that's what I say now to people. Like, if you get tired of something, like it's okay to not continue it. Like it totally is. I just never really understood like people who hate super heavy, you know. Just like I was saying, I was talking about that in my last stream too. Like it's not always about, you know, it's always about the way you come across more than anything. Kind of like the whole "it's not what you say, it's how you say it" deal, right? Like people just join in and say, you know, The Walking Dead is shit. The Walking Dead sucks. Like all this other stuff. John Wilson says, I could never get burned out on The Walking Dead. I've been watching it for years, over and over. Yeah, no, me too. I agree. And what's funny? My girl is the same way. Well, she's like, she's pretty much my wife now, but yeah. My wife is pretty much the same way. Like like, you know, she enjoys it a lot. She really loves it. And, whenever we get bored or whatever it is, like we watch The Walking Dead. If Yeah, I mean, I don't know. She watched it for the first time back in when was it? When did we start it? I think we started it in like March of 2025. It was her first time ever watching it. She never watched it. She never watched it before. And then I put her onto it and I was like, yo, she saw like the, the plaque on my wall and stuff with all the interview or the signatures and everything from all the Walking Dead cast. And she was like, we should watch this. You're really into it. So I'll give it a try. She gave it a try and she really liked it. And I don't think she likes it just because of me. Like, I know that's a thing sometimes where, people enjoy stuff just because their significant other likes it. But I honestly think she enjoys it, like, for herself. She's always like saying, hey, let's watch it. Let's watch it. Me and her do need to watch the spinoffs, though, not going to lie. Ree says, I have a friend that's that way. He said that it's due to Resident Evil. I get it. DVR'd and watched like 9 seasons together. Yeah, I mean, I always say, like, if you get that far into a show, eventually, like, maybe you should give it another try. Because I will say something, like, look, you change a lot in life. And your views change a lot in life. And what you enjoy changes a lot. I mean, if someone's just totally done and they hate it, that's a different story. But if you think that maybe, you just got a little burnt out back then, I mean? I would always recommend going back and watching it again. Because it is a good watch, I will say. And it is rewatchable. And I think it's a good show. I mean, I love it. It's my personal favorite show. But I get it. If you're just cooked and done with it, then yeah. Don't go back if you hate it. If you have a real hatred for it, don't do it. But if you're, feel like you just got a little bit burnt out, I mean, hey, why not, right? It's on Netflix. Go give it a shot. I will finish it eventually, but there's so much other stuff out there. Like a Fallout series. Yeah. Yeah, Fallout's pretty solid. I like Fallout. It's a good show. I don't think it's better than The Walking Dead, but it's good. Risk says, was not a fan, but your girl got convinced to watch it later. Glad I did. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, things tweaking out. Oh, yeah. There we go. I'm good now. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm glad you did too. Now, you said you were a girl, and I got confused because I was like, wait, what? Because I was just talking about my girl, but you're saying, I get what you're saying now. You're a girl, so I get what you're saying. But at first, I was like, what does that mean? I was so confused when I read that. I'm not gonna lie. I need some water. Where's my water? But yeah, no, I mean, I thoroughly enjoy it. I think it's one of the best shows. I mean, it's my favorite show I've ever watched for sure. But Risk also says the show pulled us in and gave us purpose week to week with family and friends. Yeah, no, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, back in the prime, it was so cool. And I love that we have it, to go rewatch now. Like, we can go back in time and kind of relive that nostalgia a little bit there. Like, that's awesome. You know what I mean? Have you guys seen His and Hers on Netflix, by the way? Make sure you guys watch that show if you haven't. That show is fire. It has John Bernthal in it, too. I just took a fat sip of water, guys. I'm not going to lie. Plus, Talking Dead was bad, eh? Yeah. What happened to Talking Dead? Didn't that guy get accused of SA and was found not guilty or something? And then he came back? Wasn't that what happened with Chris Hardwick? He got accused, right? Of like SA? Walking Dead seasons 1 through 4 was peak. For me, Walking Dead, I didn't like season 3 that much. But for me, like the golden days is like 4 through 6. That's what I say. 4, 5, and 6 are like 9 and up. Those are like 9 out of 10 and up to me. 2 is really good as well. I give 2 like a 9 out of 10 probably. That shit was fire. Ooh. Really 1 through 6. Like if you say 1 through 6, I think that's a very true statement. After Rick left, it started to go down. I think season 9 is probably one of my favorite seasons. But Rick was in that for, you know, Rick was in that for a little while. You know what I'm saying? He was in there for what, 5 seasons? I really enjoyed season 9. I think season 9 is one of my favorite seasons. But that was when Angela Kang took over the show. She did so sick. Yo, Mr. Quag, what's good? What do you mean Rick is back? Rick's back. He's coming back, Mr. Quag. 100% guaranteed. Because there's the thing, Reese, right? Rick was in the show when it started going down. I'm not going to lie. In my opinion, I think the show started going down with Rick. And I think when Rick left, the show got better. I'm not going to lie. Because hear me out. 1 through 6 is my peak. That's my, like, well, 4 through 6 is the golden days where it was the most popular show on TV, getting like 15 million in average, right, per episode live on AMC, not including the people who DVR, not including the people who buy it. There was a literal, like, good chance that there was probably 30 to 40 million people watch The Walking Dead. I mean, if you think about it, if that many people are watching it live, how many people were buying it? Like me, I was buying it on Amazon and watching it. So think about that for a sec. But so season 1 through 6 was like the peak, or 4 through 6, the golden days, whatever. Season 7 was the worst season to me. I think season 7 is the worst season of The Walking Dead. It's if you go back and rewatch season 7, even not having to wait week to week to watch it, it's so slow. It's such a slow season. In the bottle episodes, so slow. I think season 8 is better than season 7, and it's like significantly better to me. Because at least there's gunfire. At least there's something happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least it's going down. You know? And then season 9 started off pretty good with Rick and, like, the bridge and everything. And then after Rick left, there was the time jump. Everything looked different. Hilltop looked different. Alexandria looked different. Michonne was in charge. It was sick. My sister also got into The Walking Dead. Sorry, I'm trying to read from a distance because I got my MacBook out because I'm letting it charge up while I watch this. She hates Rick so much, I don't know why. Yeah, that is kind of weird. To hate Rick is crazy. I mean, that's a really weird thing. Maybe she is, like, messed up or something. I don't know. Mr. Quag says, is it like a new season to Rick Grimes spinoff? No, it's not going to be a new season to The Ones Who Live. It's going to be a brand new series. And it's pretty much going to be like The Walking Dead 2 is pretty much what it's going to be like. It's going to have all the characters back together again. Besides Carol, probably. Carol will not be in it, I don't believe. Remember the Glenn fake out? Man, yeah, people were so pissed about that. People were so mad about the Glenn fake out death. It drove everyone the wrong way. So, because season 4 is the final season of Daryl Dixon, Mr. Quag, and Carol's probably going to either die or stay in Spain, and I think she's going to die. Because I'm 99% sure Melissa McBride is done with The Walking Dead and never wants to be in it ever again. So, Mr. Quag, I'm telling you, Carol is either dying or staying in Spain. Trust, bro. I can't even, I'm not allowed to say certain things, bro. But, like, I'm like, fairly confident that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink. I'm fairly confident. Wink, wink. She's dying or staying behind. You want to know? You want to know why? I don't want to get in trouble. I know I'm not that big of a YouTuber, but AMC watches everything, bro. I got copyrighted before for sharing stuff. Okay, so this was just rumors. So technically, I can say it's just a rumor and it's not confirmed. And it's not confirmed. Like I said, it's not confirmed. So, like, I can't tell you it is. So, I'm not telling you it's confirmed. Okay. I'm just saying that based on rumors I saw online, it might be a possibility. It might be a possibility that Melissa McBride may have not filmed the last 3 episodes of Daryl Dixon. May have not happened. May have happened. I don't know. It's all rumors. But that's what I heard potentially, that she did not film the final 3 episodes of Daryl Dixon, which to me tells you that she died. There's no universe where she would not film the final 3 episodes if she was alive. And also, I don't know if you guys ever saw, but Melissa McBride was super emotional during the rap. When they wrapped it all, Daryl was kind of holding her and she was crying super bad. Like really bad. She was crying so much it's like, yeah. Who even really liked Carol? I mean, she has a fan club. I'm not a big fan, to be honest. She's a C-rated character, in my opinion. I deserve. I was never a huge Carol fan, me neither. Here's my character tier list, guys. If you guys want to watch, just dropped today. Mr. Quag says, "What's your favorite character?" Probably Daryl. If you watch my tier list video, you'll find more out. I'll pin that. You guys can watch it whenever I get off here. I just pinned it in the chat. It's my new video. Yo, Blaine Ingle, calm down, bro. Rick's coming back, buddy. I promise. Gosh, you really got me thinking of Shane now. But I don't believe he would have taken the group as far as Rick. No, for sure not. Well, that's the thing. That's the Shane we know, but like, what if he evolved into like a more mature? You know what I mean? What if he like evolved into a mature guy? You know? You know? My favorite character is Rick Grimes or Shane. Yeah, I mean they shouldn't have killed Shane off. I'm not gonna lie. It's a mistake. It was a mistake killing off Shane. 100%. Yo, Blaine. Blaine says, "How is Rick Grimes returning? How did you get that confirmation? That is what this is titled." Uh, because I promise you, Rick's coming back. I would never lie to you guys. Yeah, Daryl. Exactly. Daryl was a hothead, and look what happened. I just think about like if Shane stayed alive the whole time, imagine how much better the show would have been whenever Rick left. Like, Imagine seasons 9 through 11, right? With Shane. Like Shane and Daryl as the lead. That would have been so hard. Shane, Daryl, Rosita, Father G, Eugene, Judith. Imagine Judith and Shane. Like, that would have been gas, bro. Right? No way the Governor and Shane would have been good. Yeah, it would have. Mr. Quag says, I'm going to just tell you one thing. Agree or not, the Governor is my favorite villain. I mean, hey, all the power in the world to you. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I mean, look, everyone has an opinion, okay? But I don't know. Yeah, yo, guys, my memberships are live if you guys want to join, by the way. I want to see some people with badges by their names, guys. I want to see how far we can make it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how far we can go with the badges. I made badges for so long, man. I made them for 10 years down the road, you know? I want to see you guys with some badges by your names. Not going to lie, man. Yo, Odin, what are you talking about? You're trolling, right? You got to be trolling. Yeah, I'm going to leave you guys a link to join the channel if you guys want. You guys don't have to, but I'm going to leave it anyway because I really would like it if you guys would. I made the badges myself and enjoy your war on intelligence. What, Odin, what are you bro? You got to stop trolling, Odin. All right, brother? Please. Yeah. Trust me, I know. Trolls are everywhere, man. I'm gonna start doing like members only content and stuff too. So if you guys ever do want to join, um, I want to see some badges, man. I worked hard on the badges, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Here's the link if you guys want to join. I'm gonna pin that, and you guys, if you guys want to, you don't have to. Nobody's obligated, obviously. It's a free channel, but if you guys want to support me a little more, I want to see the badges, man. You know what I mean? I want to see the badges. I worked hard on the badges. If you guys click the link, you can see the badges that I made. They're called loyalty badges and like emotes and stuff. I got a whole bunch of cool stuff, man. I got a Lucille and a Judith emote, Daryl emote. Like, we're locked, bro. I worked hard on those. And I got like, these go all the way, guys. These renew all the way. Like, for years and years. And each badge is different. I got like all the cool badges, bro. They're so sick. $3.99 a month, guys. I've seen some pretty crazy troll names. Yeah, no, same. I've seen some crazy stuff. Mr. Quag says, you believe the new series could like revive the franchise a little? Yeah, I do actually, because I believe wholeheartedly that if everyone gets back together and there's like a really cool trailer, like a really epic trailer that is really big and popular and has a lot of traction on it, I wholeheartedly believe that it could revive the franchise for sure. You know, it's interesting because when you talk about reviving the franchise, right? First of all, does the franchise really need reviving, right? That's the no, you're good, John. No worries. It's never obligated. It's just always an option, you know what I'm saying? I just have to put it out there cuz that's part of the gig, you feel me? But when you think about reviving the franchise, like The Walking Dead's not even doing nearly as bad as what people think it is. And let me explain why. So there's a huge like misconception and misunderstanding with the viewership, right? That's what everyone always says. Oh, the viewership, the viewership, the viewership. Bro, obviously, The Walking Dead is not as popular as it once was. But I have thoroughly studied The Walking Dead viewership, and I know a lot of information about The Walking Dead viewership. I even know a little bit about AMC Plus and how many subscribers they have and everything like that. And I even know a little bit about The Ones Who Live and how well that did on AMC Plus, okay? When you factor everything in, okay? The fact that people don't really watch live TV. I don't know about you guys. When's the last time any of us had like Dish Network or Direct TV? Are those things even in business anymore? I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you guys if they're even in business. Dish Network, Direct TV, I couldn't even tell you. So think about it. Yes, obviously, The Walking Dead is not as popular as it used to be. If I would have made my channel in 2015, I probably would have like 30,000 subs or 50,000 subs. Okay? I know, I understand that. But I promise you guys, the viewership is not as bad as what people make it seem. And you have to realize it's about the current model of watching TV. It's not live, you know? And it's not been live for years, dude. Even when The Walking Dead was ending, most people watched it on AMC Plus or whatever, right? Buying it, watching this, watching that. You know, you weren't ever really watching The Walking Dead on AMC live anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's not a popular thing. So, if you think about it, um just with what they've been doing, if people weren't interested in The Walking Dead, they wouldn't be going over to Spain making spin-offs. If it wasn't profitable for the company, they wouldn't do it. And the budgets are nice. You know, the budget's really nice for these spin-offs. So it's not like, you know, they're just low budget stuff. No, like, dude, these spin-offs have like $10 million an episode budgets. You know what I'm saying? They're dropping like, you know, 70, $80 million a season. You know what I'm saying? On these spin-offs, which is not necessarily a cheap budget for, you know, 6 episodes, 8 episodes, right? So if it wasn't profitable, they wouldn't be doing it. And yeah, I mean, AMC knows all the information to all the numbers we don't know. You know what I'm saying? So all these people that are like, you know, experts on viewership and stuff. I'm not saying that's you, Mr. Quag, because I know you were just talking about reviving a franchise. And I mean, you're right. Obviously, like obviously the franchise has died down a lot since the season 4 days. Obviously, yeah. I'm just making the case that it's not as bad as what a lot of people like to say. You know, a lot of people that don't understand the current state of watching TV, they go look at the live viewership and see that, Daryl Dixon's getting like 500,000 viewers a video or a episode, and they're like, "Oh man, 500,000 people? Oh my gosh. That show's dead." It's like, "No, that's only live. No one watches it live anymore. Everyone's on AMC Plus." There's still millions and millions of people that watch Daryl Dixon, you know, on AMC Plus. It was the same thing with The Ones Who Live. Even The Ones Who Live was bringing in, I think, over 1 million at one point in time, right? On AMC. And that's just the US alone. Everyone looks at just the US numbers and makes it seem like there's not a giant world out there where people like the show. People all across the world like The Walking Dead. It's not a far fetch to say that there's 20 million plus people in the world right now that still watch The Walking Dead. That's not a far fetched thing. You know? Like it's not far fetched to say there's 20 million people in the world that still like the show, that still watch, you know. So it's probably around that number, in the whole world. And if you have 20 million people out there that want to watch your show, you're doing something right. I don't care how long you've been out, I don't care how long it's been going, I don't care. If there's 20 million people that want to watch something you're doing something right. So people can hate all they want. People are still going to watch. The diehards are still going to watch. That's a crazy comment, I'm not going to lie. Van on Mars. But yeah. Yeah, that's true. Most people pirate it, or yeah, could be genetics. You guys are crazy. Oh man. But yeah, no, I mean there's a lot of people you know, a lot of people don't understand numbers really, and they don't understand the current state of TV. Which I understand if you look at live viewership and you see 15 million people, and then you look at it now and you see you know, what, 500,000 live viewers now, right? You know, obviously it's lost popularity, but it's not as bad, or those numbers don't really represent that crazy of a drastic change. You know what I'm saying? Like as what that would be if there was no AMC Plus, right? If there was no AMC Plus and streaming was not taken over. I mean, guys, I have every streaming platform there is. I have AMC Plus, Disney Plus, Hulu, Amazon Prime, Paramount Plus, Netflix, HBO Max. Like, I have every single one. Did I say Disney Plus? I have that too. You know what I'm saying? Nobody watches live TV, and nobody's been like, dude, nobody's been watching that crap, bro. Everyone stopped watching live TV for a long time. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of people look at the numbers and freak out. It's not a big deal. They wouldn't, everyone's like, oh, The Walking Dead is so dead, blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, they literally spent like $90 million on The Ones Who Live, almost $100 million for the budget of that show. You think they're gonna do that $90 million budget for a show that's like not gonna make money, or for a dead show? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Sound like Joe Biden. Come on, man. You know? But it just is what it is. I mean, obviously, the show needs to be revived. Obviously, I would like for more people to watch it. Sure. I mean, look at The Ones Who Live. It went on Netflix. It was like number 2 in the U.S. for weeks. For multiple weeks, it was like number 2 on Netflix. So how is it dead? You know what I'm saying? By every metric available to us, The Walking Dead is doing very well. You know, yeah, it's not the powerhouse that it once was, but it's still doing very good. And here's the thing with all these spin-offs. What does it tell you? Well, they spent all these millions on these spin-offs, and they're going to make another big show with all the characters back together. What does that tell you? Well, obviously the spin-offs did pretty well, right? I mean, yeah, the spin-offs, the Walking Dead spin-offs weren't as good as the original, but I mean, there were still some cool stories, and diehard fans still enjoyed it. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be better than the original. It just has to be good, you know? I think that's the fair way to look at it. I was never watching the Walking Dead spinoffs thinking like, yeah, this is going to be better than like season 5 and season 4, season 6, the golden days. No. I never thought that, but I watched them thinking, "Hey, is it going to be like decent? Is it going to be good, right?" You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was. I thought, you know, at least Daryl Dixon was good. The Ones Who Live was fantastic. Everyone liked that show. And then Dead City's kind of mid for my opinion, not going to lie. A little mid. 5, 6 out of 10 I'd give it. But yeah, I mean, everyone's getting back together. They're doing a new spin-off series with like all the characters again. So we might see something. We might see something that's better than the old days. I mean, imagine, you know, everyone gets back together right now. You're telling me that couldn't like rival the old days? I think it could. I think Daryl Dixon was fire. I loved like the, you know, European setting and just the vibe, and it was so different. Everyone always talks about, oh, The Walking Dead's too repetitive. And then they go to a whole different country and they're like, "Oh, we don't like that either." It's like, well, you probably just don't like The Walking Dead that much. You know what I mean? Like, they do a lot of stuff that other shows have never done, like going to a whole different country, for crying out loud. Like that was a cool concept for sure. I thought Daryl Dixon a little above average. Yeah, I would say Daryl Dixon on a. I did it on my tier maker list. I rated the spinoffs. I give Daryl Dixon an A. I gave it an A. Yo, Yam Clapper, stop blowing bubbles, bro. All right. Stop blowing bubbles, brother, please. Uh, I know, but it doesn't give that pulling effect that makes you revisit. Yeah, I mean, it's not. You're right. It's not like the old days. That's what I'll say. Yo, Yam Clapper, The Walking Dead is not over. It's never ending. I would agree with that. Like Daryl Dixon doesn't have that like, holy smokes, I can't wait to see the next episode, right? It never had that same vibe. But to be fair, for me anyway, here's how I look at it. And you'll see this if you watch my spin-off tier list video, right? Look, I truly believe that if you take that same energy that was in The Ones Who Live and you apply that with that same level of intensity and writing and you have everyone back together, I think that would be fire. You know what I'm saying? It is over. No, it's not. Rick Grimes left his whole family to start a new one in England. Yeah, but he's coming back to be Rick, though. So, it's not over. It's never over, bruh. Nothing is over. Man. Dang, I've already been live for over an hour. Jeez. I'm going to have to shut her down before too long, guys. This guy named, bro. Yeah, people are crazy, man. We've had some fun guys come by. We've had some funny people stop by today. It's been a good one. It's been a good little stream. I would say that Daryl Dixon is one of the better spinoffs, but yeah, I mean, I can't lie. There's probably never been a Daryl Dixon episode where I was just like, holy smokes, I can't wait to see the next one, Mr. Quag, you're out of here? Let me tell you something, Purple. Let me tell you something, man. Better than OG Rick Grimes? This ain't a democracy anymore? Nothing better than that? Hey, it could be, though. See, I think that's the problem, right? Like, look, I'm going to be real. Here's the way I look at it, okay? I believe that if they bring everyone back together and do like a Walking Dead 2 with Rick involved, it can be better than the old show. I believe that wholeheartedly. Am I saying that it will be better? No, probably not, right? Like it's most likely not going to have that same energy that it had back in the old days, but I do think it could rival it though. You see what I'm saying? Like I do think it could be somewhat reminiscent of the old days if everyone's back together again and they're having good storylines and there's cool stuff. I believe that with Rick involved and Negan and Maggie and Michonne and Judith, I think that would be good. I think that could be better. I think that could be better than definitely some original series Walking Dead seasons for sure. Like you're telling me that wouldn't be better than season 7, season 8, season 10, season 11? Like of course it would be. I'll tell you guys this right now. Whatever they do with this new spinoff with the reunion show where they're bringing all the characters together, bro, look. It's going to be better than season 7, season 8, probably season 3, season 11, and season 10. 100%. Guaranteed. We can all live together. We can. We can all watch Walking Dead family together. You know what I'm saying? So I think we could have some cool stuff. I'm not saying it's going to be better, but I think you could rival it. I think it could do good and be totally watchable. If it's not like 10 out of 10 like the old days, what if it's a 9 out of 10? What if it's still like top level Walking Dead? Like great. Rick Grimes back. Like look at The Ones Who Live, bro. That first episode was top 10 ever. Of The Ones Who Live, holy smokes, bro. That was one of the best Walking Dead universe episodes we ever seen. What reunion are you talking about? There's a reunion show coming out. Guys, it's happening, guaranteed. I can promise you it's happening. Next year. No, they're not bringing back Glenn and Shane. This guy's trolling hard. I like it. Yam Clapper. No, they're not bringing back Glenn and Shane, but they're bringing back Rick and Michonne, everyone, Daryl, except Carol. Carol's not going to be in there because she's going to die in Daryl Dixon, unfortunately, guys. You're going to see a very emotional, sad death between Daryl and Carol. Carol's going to die. It's going to be super sad. When is it going to happen? Probably next year. It's not going to happen this year. It'll be 2027. It won't be 2028, though. There's no way they wait that long. That'd be a massive miss. If they wait till 2028, it's going to be a massive miss. I'm predicting that we'll have an announcement at Comic-Con. If they don't announce it, that's going to be a huge miss. They have to announce it at Comic-Con. I think they bring out Andrew Lincoln, bring out Rick, bring out Michonne, like a fucking Okafor, I just said the F word, crap. Main character dying in the spinoff, are we dead ass? Yeah. Yeah. Well, let me tell you, I'll tell you this. She's either dying or she's not going to be involved in the reunion series. I can tell you right now that Carol's not going to be in the reunion show. Well, I can't guarantee you that, but I know at the same time. I believe. I can't say I know. I got to be careful with what I say. But because they watch me. Gimple be, bro, I'm telling you, Scott Gimple watches me, bro. He be creeping. Bro, actually clickbaited with the title? Nah, yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll just say I clickbaited. Yeah, that's a good. You're smart. I like that. I totally clickbaited. Nothing's happening. There's not going to be a reunion show next year. Rick's not coming back. Carol's not going to die or be left in Spain with the new group of people. That could happen too. I'm sorry. I don't know everything. Oh, yeah. And Beth is not in Dead City Season 3 either, guys, at all. There's not going to be a dream sequence with Maggie and Beth in Dead City Season 3. That's all just possible. But it's all, I'm just lying, guys. I'm capping. 2026 is this year. Yeah. It won't be this year, Mr. Quag. I know the year. It won't be this year. It's going to be 2027. But it's going to be announced this year, though, I think. They need to announce it this year because Daryl Dixon's ending, so they have to announce something. And the only reason Daryl Dixon is ending is because Andrew Lincoln's ready to be Rick Grimes again. And they want the Daryl and Rick reunion. Just out of respect for any kind of franchise, I stop watching when it goes crap and pretend like it never happened. Yeah, no, I do the same. But luckily, The Walking Dead's the greatest show ever that's never gone to crap, so that's why I still watch it. But, I mean, that's what I did with the 100, for sure. Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of people think that The Walking Dead went to crap, but I mean, it was still one of the most popular shows of all time. And honestly, The Walking Dead is just a very popular show to hate. There's a lot of people that hate The Walking Dead and like, they just kind of cry about everything and like nothing they do will ever be good enough. But that's the great thing about the world we live in is you can watch what you want to watch and, you don't have to be involved with things you don't want to be involved with. So it's the great thing about the world we live in. The Walking Dead is definitely, I think, still doing good. Obviously, spinoffs are not like incredible, but I think they were still pretty good. The Ones Who Live was pretty awesome, but like the other ones are kind of iffy at times. Daryl Dixon's solid. Dead City's mid. The Walking Dead peaked in season 4 and 5 and 6. Season 7 was slow. Season 8 was slightly better. Season 9 was fire as heck. It's one of the higher rated seasons, even on Rotten Tomatoes. And yeah, season 10, not that great. Season 11, slightly better than season 10. So yeah, I mean, I can understand why people say it went to crap, but like when you love the franchise, like you kind of stick through some of the seasons that aren't that great. Like, I mean, I'm not sitting here saying every season of The Walking Dead was fire as heck. There was good moments in every season. There was good episodes in every season. A lot of The Walking Dead to me is like B tier, but those upsides, those S tier moments are like so strong that it makes it freaking fantastic. And the character dynamics are just beautiful. The way they evolved these characters, man, like just the growth that these characters have had has been so fun to see. Mr. Beast had a poster of Daryl. Yeah. Yo, what's good, Natalia? Uh, what about that one? Vanamar says, what about that? So I'm squinting. I can't read very good because my vision's absolute trash sometimes. A group of kids venture out. Oh, you're talking about World Beyond? Yeah, I mean it's that one's not good. Yeah, I mean, bro, don't get me wrong. Fear the Walking Dead is not that good. World Beyond is not that good. Tales of the Walking Dead is not that good. But the original series that follows the comic storyline is fire. Even in the seasons that aren't that great, there's still a lot of great moments. And like I said, you have to be like a real like fan, right? Like yeah, Fear the first season of Fear was good. And then after that it just went terrible. The other live had a 14-year-old in it and he was trying to riz me up. No way. That's insane to get rizzed up in a YouTube chat, I can't lie. It's diabolical. He likes dirt bikes and he rides them. Yeah, I don't know. My dad loved to ride dirt bikes. Personally, I never really got into it. I'm more of an inside guy, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really go out much, personally. I don't have any land to ride dirt bikes on or anything, and I wouldn't even if I did. Maybe. I'm more of a dune buggy guy. You know, I want a dune buggy. That'd be my preference. But yeah, Van on Mars, I would agree with that. But I think the original series was solid all the way through. I mean, even the last season, like, it wasn't great. Don't get me wrong. Like, all right, Mr. Quag, I appreciate you for stopping by, bro. Thanks for hanging out with us. It was good to talk to you. It was good to hear you. Have a good night. Get some good rest, bro. I got to work out. Yo, guys, follow my Instagram. Daryl's_vest2. It's my new Instagram. I just made it. All right? If you guys want to follow me on there, that would mean the world to me. I make daily edits of Walking Dead. I post daily edits of Walking Dead stuff. Daryl's_vest2. This is my Instagram. Okay? Make sure you guys follow me over on IG. Like I said, daily edits. Daily edits. But yeah, guys, if you guys have any final questions for me or anything you guys want to talk about, let me know. Everyone asked their final questions, and I'm probably going to shut her down. I need to go get some workouts in, move around a little bit. Been sitting here for like over an hour, wasting time with you guys. I'm going for another 2 minutes, so whatever you guys want to talk about for 2 minutes, I'm all yours. The Stormtrooper stuff, yeah. Well, it's just hard, you know, because when you follow a show or when you create a show that's based off a comic book. So here's the thing, right? Van, look. What you said is if that's your perception, that's totally fine, right? But here's the dilemma with that, okay? Look. When you have a show that's based off the comics, okay? And when they get to that storyline in the show, right? If they change it, you're going to have a whole group of comic supporters that are like pissed off. They're going to say, "Oh, they changed the comic material," right? It's the same thing when King Ezekiel had a tiger, right? Everyone's like, "That's so unrealistic," you know? But like that's what it was in the comics, right? Like that's just what it was. So it's like if you don't do what they had in the comics, people are going to get pissed. If you do what they did in the comics, people are going to get pissed. So you might as well just do what you have in the comics, right? Yo, Unity, what's up, buddy? Just watch the series all over again. It gets better and better. Seasons 1 through 6, of course. Seasons 1 through 6 is peak. Yeah. Hey, if you wish Shane never died, you're going to love my video I'm making soon. It's called What If Shane Never Died? His fire. Thumbnail's so gas, bro. Like when you see the thumbnail, you would like tweak out. It's so fire. It's like the best thumbnail ever, literally. It's so cool. A little bit of AI, a little bit of, the new series with Shane on Netflix or John Bernthal. It's called His and Hers, where it's literally just a POV of Shane. If there's, it's an alternate universe where the zombie apocalypse never happened, and it's literally just Shane. Have you guys never seen His and Hers on Netflix? Make sure you watch it. It's so fire. It's literally just Shane, bro. I just remember being a kid, and my big brother just being like, "There's gonna be one of a kind of never before series about zombies." Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just hard though, Van. When you take a show that's based on a comic, you need to follow the source material, right? Like you just need to follow the source material, And if you don't, people are going to complain. If you do, people are going to complain. It's like you can't really win with everyone. Like the Stormtroopers, right? Like does it look a little bit corny? Yeah. But guess what? It's based right off the comics, man. It's super comic accurate. So like people who love the comics loved it. I didn't mind it. I never read the comics, to be honest. But I didn't mind it. I mean, yeah, it looked a little cheesy, but it wasn't one of those terrible. I don't think it was that bad. I mean, it is a show about dead people walking around, at the same time. So we got to kind of, Punisher. Yeah, Punisher. You know what's funny? Punisher's got like bad ratings. Like, Punisher was one of those. Punisher was like one of those shows that like got like extremely mediocre ratings and reviews and stuff, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was pretty good. How do you know Rick Grimes is coming back in 2026? Well, he's probably not coming back this year, but like we'll have an announcement this year. Probably like a teaser trailer, an announcement at Comic Con. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? If you go on all these reviewing websites, oh my gosh. If you go on all these reviewing websites, like, they say Punisher's like a 6 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? But it just goes to show, sometimes people don't always know what they're talking about. I never watched it all the way through, but what I did watch, I enjoyed. John Bernthal is just an easy watch for me. Let me tell you something, man. You're killing him. You talked to him for 15 minutes? That's sick. Yeah. I would like to be able to talk to like Walking Dead cast members. It'd be sick. I've talked to a few Walking Dead cast members on Instagram. Like I talked to the actor that plays Mercer. I believe I talked to a couple other people too. Can't remember. Had a couple cast members follow me and stuff. Spent thousands. That's dope. Wait, what do you mean? At what? At Walker Stalker? I don't even know what Walker Stalker is. I know it's like a convention, obviously, but I've never read up about it or even looked at it or anything. The actor for Rick, she was like, "Yeah, I stopped watching The Walking Dead a long time ago." Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he has. There's really no reason for him to watch. No lie. Comic Con for The Walking Dead. Yeah, yeah. I want to watch some of that stuff too. The Walking Dead store has so much cool stuff on it, bro. Like, I'm gonna go on there and just like blow hella money. Just buy cool stuff. Like some of it's like not that cool though, but there is a lot of cool stuff still. But some of it's really not that crazy. But some of it is for sure. Well, guys, it's 5 o'clock. That was my cutoff for when I need to get out of here. So it's been really fun hanging out with you guys and chilling out with you guys, man, for real. You guys are sick. I appreciate all the support. Make sure you guys subscribe. And yeah, I'll be live again. I don't know when, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. You're mistaken. That's my bag of guns. I know all the scenes you're talking about, man. It's funny. But yeah, guys, I love you. Stay safe out there in the crazy world, man. Check out the videos, bro. I got a whole bunch of new videos coming out. Make sure you guys stay tuned every day, bro. I got 2 videos coming out tomorrow. I got all these other cool videos coming out. What if Shane never died? All kinds of cool stuff. So you guys hang out, and yeah, we'll be back. I'll be in here again. I'll probably go live tomorrow again too. So yeah, make sure you guys, stay tuned. Get those noties on. We'll get it cracking. I appreciate it, Van. But yeah, I hope to see you guys back in here again next time, all right? I'm going to call it a night. And it's been fun chilling out, so much love. Stay safe. I'll be here in the next one. See you guys later. Later, Gators.